Are you thinking about getting a new pet, but really aren't certain what you want?
The Tailor-Made Rescue Rally is the event for you. Details on that and skills classes in today's Pet Talk.
From the Nebraska Humane Society, Kathy Ganan. Good to see you, Kathy. You brought in Minnie today, didn't you?
I did. This is Minnie. She's a Chihuahua mix.
Mm-hmm.
She's about 5. She's very sweet. She's a little shy, but she's very sweet. She likes to snuggle under blankets. She was very glad when I put her under a blanket in the car.
Look at her face.
I know.
She is very cute, very
And when,
soft.
and when she puts her ears up, if she will in a minute, she's got big ears and they're really cute.
I thought maybe she'd
you
perk
whistling?
up there. Yeah, I thought maybe she'd perk up.
I don't know. I'm a little nervous.
Is she a little nervous? Yeah, she's
Yeah.
shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
What kind of family would Minnie be good for?
She would need a family with not real little kids just because she's so tiny.
She's tiny.
And because she is nervous. A quieter home will be a little bit better place for her and somebody, a family who's going to,
there they
you
go.
go.
Oh, there's the
There we
ears.
go.
Hey, you're hosting a few off-site classes this year.
We are.
Right?
We've
What is
started
an
one of them.
off-site class?
We're going to someplace else to hold our regular class. We were started with a puppy class at the pet clinic, which is over by Oakview Mall, 140th Circle. We started with puppies there. We have another one coming up in February there. Just to give some people who maybe don't want to come all the way to the shelter a chance to come to class elsewhere. Eventually we'll do a puppy or an adult class elsewhere too. We don't have that quite set up yet.
Now, for the puppy class, what are the requirements to attend one, the age groups?
They need to have had those first 2 rounds of puppy shots. And just because we're a little more limited on space, they need to be no more than 6 months.
Gotcha.
Because they're
6
much
months.
bigger at that age.
Right. The type of skills that you're teaching?
Same thing. It's still the basic, nice, polite, please, and thank yous of the dog world. Name, marker word, sits, down, coming when called, stand, walking on a leash, greeting people properly. Those wonderful things that make them a nice, polite puppy.
Now, I want to get to this because it sounds like a neat event, the Rescue Rally.
It is.
When is it, and who should attend?
February 11th from 10 until 1. It's at the shelter, and all the different rescue groups will be there, or many of the different rescue groups, even some of the cat ones. People who are interested in maybe rescuing a dog but want to be more breed specific, that's a good way to do that. And just if you want to learn about some different breeds, those are great people to talk to because they know the info.
So the dogs will be there. There will be.
Most of them will have some dogs there. Probably don't want to bring your own dog necessarily because it's pretty crowded.
Yeah.
And if you're looking, that's kind of a nice way to do it. They don't adopt on the spot because they all do home checks and that kind of thing too. So having your dog there is not necessarily an advantage for an intro or anything like that.
Right. That makes sense. Well, you can pretty much adopt Minnie on the spot. If you go down to the Nebraska Humane Society today, the adoption's open at noon. Minnie's going to be available. And a little tip, if you want to adopt Minnie, get there earlier.
Yes.
To fill out all the paperwork before the actual, it's a visit you can do with the dog at noon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, you can meet with a counselor.
Now, if your dog is in some need of special training, you do private lessons
We
as
do.
well, too?
We do. We have private lessons as well. We have in shelter and we do in home as well.
Okay, so
All right,
that's
Minnie.
another option if your
It
dog
is.
needs maybe a little bit more focused attention.
Yes.
as
Or you're
well.
on a real specific issue, that you need to work on. That's a good.
Oh,
Bless you.
there's a sneeze.
That's a good way to do that.
You had a little sneeze.
Well, Minnie will be available today after noon.
Yep.
So if you are interested, and again, she
just saw herself.
Look at those ears. I love that. That is so cute.
She's a
Just
great
great
dog.
ears.
Yeah. Nebraska Humane Society, NEHumaneSociety.org. Kathy Ganan, thanks for coming in. And
Thank
thanks for
you.
bringing in Minnie.
Thanks.
She's going to find a
I love
home
those
quickly,
little
I'm
voices.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
All right, did you know today?